Hi, it is Debbie with the Question Queens, and today I'm here to talk to you about something that is very important to me, and that is dating, online dating specifically, but relationships with, um, oh, sorry about that, um, relationships, men and women. And I have been watching several videos from just Pearly Things. I don't usually react quite as viciously as what this woman brings out in me. And I use woman lightly. She's 25 years old. So to me, I'm old enough where I could have given birth to her. So um, life experience and um, probably a whole lot more conversations than she's ever had, and a lot of help that I've offered and I've given to a lot of people. I think this topic is extremely close to my heart. She bashes a lot. Actually, I think she hates women. I, the stereotyping that she does is insane. So I don't know if you've seen any of her videos, but a lot of the statistics that she gives, and that is the core of her arguments, they're true. But I found out that she'll tell you that women online dating will swipe left. I don't swipe, so I'm not sure. It'll no. So they'll say no to 80% of the men, which leaves 20% of the men they find attractive. Well, if 80% of women are doing this, then they're all dating the same guys and basically having sex with the same guy. That's not true at all. If you have 1,000 women and they say no to 80%, that leaves 20%. Who says it's the same 20%? Now, what I want to talk to you about is another study. Oh, by the way, that study that she uses is off of OkCupid. Now, I don't know if you all have been on that. It's slightly worse than Plenty of Fish. So online dating, and I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to put my glasses on because I'm an old lady and I can't see. Um, yes, they're reading glasses because I am 52 years old and I have dated, I've been married, I've been divorced, I have children that are raised, and and I'm a grandmother. I am a grandma. I have 4 little grandchildren. So anyway, online dating. 80% of men make the first contact. Now, to me, that's part of their nature. Men are always going to be the one that is the pursuer. I know that women do make some initial contacts, but the majority is 80%. 20% of the women make initial contacts. Women respond to 20% of the messages they receive. Men respond to 21% of the messages they receive. That pretty much puts them equal. Men respond a little bit better than women do. I can honestly tell you, and I don't know, I can't use myself as the standard, as the norm, but it actually goes against the next statistic that I'm going to tell you. And I get compliments on my eyes. And I appreciate that. I'm very grateful for any compliment I ever get. But when I get a message that just says, wow, you're beautiful, I don't know what to say back to that. And I know that I probably should at 52, but I don't. Or, wow, nice eyes. I need more than that. And I need more than just physical appearance now, which is ironic because that's pretty much what everyone goes off of, is just physical appearance. That is the number one thing. but there's more. There's hope. Don't give up on, or just, I'm so sorry, I keep hitting that. So I don't really know what to say when I just get that. And honestly, this is going to sound really bad, but if a guy's too good looking, I don't respond. I don't. In my experience, men that are really, really good looking, they know it. And they're usually after not great things and definitely not a relationship. I do actually look at every profile from every message ever sent to me, every single one. If I pull up your profile and you have "all right later" and it tells me you're a man, this is where you live, this is how old you are, this is how tall you are, I feel like it's not enough for me to go off of. I need more to have a conversation. So I'm a punctuation person, a grammar nut. If you have the letter R there for ARE, I can't do it. Now, that's something I've tried to work on, but I just want you to understand from my perspective, I'm not giving you answers from all the women out there, because what I'm trying to explain to you is that all people, men and women, they all have reasons for what they do. It's just we don't know. And to automatically assume that she just didn't like my picture, she doesn't think I'm good looking, is really not the answer. There's a lot more things that you can do, and I'm going to share this with you. So the next stat is about message length. So this is really, really great. Basically, this let me back up a little bit. This this study was all about desirability, and let's say on a scale from 1 to 10, I'm a 6. And what they established is that everyone, men and women, message outside their league. We'll call it a league. So if I'm a 6, I should message someone that is a 6. If I am a 6, I don't message a 6, I'll message an 8 or a 9. And men do the same thing. Now here's the kicker, men. Men are twice as likely to receive a message in return from a woman that is less desirable than where they are at on that scale. So one of the examples I can give, let's say you see this woman, she's beautiful. She's educated. She wants to get married. So do you. She lives near you. She owns her own home. She's kind of checking all these little things that you're looking for in a woman. And you read her profile, you look at her pictures, and she is 2 sizes bigger than what you want. Now, what Pearly things would say is settling. I don't call that settling. I don't call that settling. I call that rationalization and being realistic, because everyone has ideally this checklist of things that you would like to see in a life partner, whether it's your husband or your boyfriend or someone that you want to date. If everyone could just put all of these check boxes out there and we'd all just match up for whoever we would put out there, that's simple. Well, that's not going to happen. So I'm not saying settle, but find out what really matters. Religious views matter. How you're going to raise the children matter. Are they honest? So if they're heavier set in their picture, do they say they weigh 120 pounds when they're writing in their thing? How old are their pictures? Because we've all done that. And I'll tell you the funniest story. I went out with this guy and he said his body type was like medium. Like, okay. And I'm not a tiny girl. I'm not huge, but I'm medium. Well, when I met him, 5 could have fit in his shirt. That's how big he was. Now, I am not a shallow person. We had dinner, great personality. I tried everything in the world to just get over that. I couldn't do it. And you know what? There's not a lot of things I regret in life, but that is one thing that stuck with me. And I really could not stand myself over it because I really liked him. And I tried. We actually ended up going out on several dates. But saying you have a medium body type, yet that's what you are, no. You know, anyway. So these next stats are really going to help you because, and they're really funny. So women, if they have a high desire for someone and they're writing them a message, they will actually use more emotional words and more words. So this is a great way for you men to actually understand if they are attracted to you or if they find you desirable. So the more words they write, and again, this is collectively, somebody might write a ton of words just because they want like yakking, but the more words they write, the more desirable that they find you. So isn't that a great way to measure that? I thought that was wonderful. Now, hang on, I can't see. Women, they also receive more responses from their longer worded messages, which I find that very interesting because men, it doesn't work that way for you. It's the opposite. Women, I'm sorry that we're so complicated. Women respond to fewer words. So if men use more emotional words and they use more words, they get fewer replies. Now, except in Seattle. For some reason in Seattle, all the women respond. Oh my gosh, all the women respond to long messages. I don't get it. But basically, to summarize this entire study, is that men and women both are dating quality over quantity, which is understandable. However, they suggest do quantity over quality and don't go up that 25% because you're going to get less responses and less messages. I think it's really interesting on the decrease of words for men. I don't fit the norm on that, but if a man I don't know writes me a message and it's very long, he explains a lot of things, his past relationship and where he's at in life, and while I'll appreciate that, it's not that I'm looking for an emotionally unavailable man. It's that I feel a heavy weight on me that I don't want to hurt this guy. And what if I don't feel that way? Or if someone expresses how much they love my hair, they love my eyes, they just want to meet me, they can't stop looking at my picture, I kind of freak out a little bit because that puts a lot of pressure on me again. What if I don't feel that way? What if we do meet, but I don't feel that way? Because I will tell you a story. gosh, it's been 20 years, but I went out with a guy and we had dinner, great conversation. It just didn't click with me. And um, at the end of it, we were walking out to our cars, and I told him, I said, look, I really do. I think you're a great guy. And I've really enjoyed our night, talking tonight. It was nice. But I'm not feeling that attraction for you. I do as a friend. I think we get along well, but I'm not feeling that. And I just want to be upfront with you because I don't want you to feel misguided or misled. And I honestly, I just want to be honest with you. That's how I'm feeling. He lost his crap on me, went off. I mean, started, you are so shallow and this and that, and just starts yelling at me. And I was mortified. I was absolutely mortified. And I froze up, I freaked out, and I'm like, I'm so sorry. I thought it would be better just to be honest with you. So if you've ever had someone that's not honest, maybe that's something that's happened to them. Because do you think that I'm going to tell another person that after they're, no, no, I'm not going to get yelled at and treated that way. That guy scared me to death. All I'm trying to tell you is that you need perspective. Dating's hard. You're trying on someone mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, and sometimes they don't fit. Sometimes they do. And sometimes it doesn't work out. Don't automatically assume you know what it is. And most people are not going to be honest with their feedback. They're really not. And I know this is probably, I'm offering this, but I've seen so many profiles from men out there. Your pictures are not good. Your profile is poorly written. I'm not offering this service. I'm just saying, if you want some help with that, our channel's small enough. I don't think that many people are going to see this video. So if you would like some help with that, I will help you. My email is ask@thequestionqueens.com. And I sincerely offer that. And if I can help you see how maybe you're perceived, and it might actually change the way your dating life is going, I don't mind doing that. So anyway, that's the video. I would love to hear your comments. Let's have a discussion. And make sure you hit that subscribe button on the way out if you haven't done that already. And again, the email is ask@thequestionqueens.com. And I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.